Hello, hello. Yeah, that sounds like a laser. I hear it trying to. Okay. Just what I figured it was gonna be. Oh, hi. Was just getting ready to text you. You're too quick. I went to the game store today, and he had a request that I do a cube for a customer ASAP. So here we are. And I said I don't mind doing a cube right away, because I know what it is. Hi, Farm Tech. Yeah, Yank gets a cookie for being first. So I already turned this on. It totally just needs recapped. I don't mind doing cubes because they seem to all have the same problem. I'll prove it to you guys. So it comes out here to the end and goes back. That's a recap almost every time. Yank. One day you're gonna learn how to fix consoles, huh, Yank? That's really cool, man. I'll teach you one day if you want. No charge. Would you like that? Okay, yes. Awesome. I'm so excited. Did you? I have a Sega Saturn to do. Oh, we might get into that later if you've done one. I don't know if I have a controller, though. I think... Did I buy one? I don't know if I did. I think I did. I think I bought one. I'll have to go through my bin. I have one to do, though. And if you're fresh on it, I'd like to do it. You gonna sell it, Yank, or is it for you? Oh, fell in. Nice. Do you advertise your services online, or do you do shipping, or only local? People say I know this guy. Alright, let's see if our solder bench cam wants to work for us today. Hello? Okay, that's the wrong one. That should be the right one. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one, right? You can hear me good? Should be able to hear me now. Hi, Attic. You should link your Twitch stream in here. Oh, is it 3, not 4? My bad. My bad. Oh, there's 4. have these. Dynamic duo, that's funny. Who's saying that? Russian people? Okay, I think all those are on there good. Big Russ. This one's still gonna work? I guess so. Oh, we gotta solder those two wires back. Oh, let's test it real fast. We got it put together a minimum amount to test. Oh. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Gonna get that money. Man, my bits are losing their magnetism. I don't know. Stop doing that. That's right. If you need to know anything else, Yank, just ask. Happy to help you learn more. Oh yeah, I have had maybe one cube with a power supply problem. Other than that, it's all been this. All been recaps of the laser. There we go. Ah, damn. Were the caps obviously bad, or did you have to, like, ESD check them or something? I'm gonna have to get... arm's getting tired. Oh, nice. Gave you a nice show too, huh? Alright, working. Alright, time. What's my uptime? That's how long it takes me to do a cube. Time. $40 minutes. Could be better. We're gonna keep doing cubes. Sub 40. Speed run. Sub 40-minute GameCube repair. What is the guy who makes those speedrun videos on YouTube? I need him to do one like super dramatic about me repairing a GameCube. Okay, the only complaint of this one is that the reset button's stuck down. Oh yeah, it had like soda spilled in there or something, all sticky. Let's see if it works now. Well, did I leave the disc in the other one? God damn it, Tristan. No video? Kramer, thank you. No AV out? That port is pretty dirty. See if we can clean that. My toothbrush has made a disappearing act. Oh, there it is. I mean, the port, yeah, the port's kind of gross, but... not so bad I would expect to not get any video at all. Honestly, I'm not getting that much out of it. One of them on the top's obviously darker than the rest of them, but... nothing? Nothing, huh? If the reset is getting hit all the time, would that make it never show a picture? Here's what we'll do. We can test that real quick. Just take the front board off. Yeah, still nothing. Huh. I got boards. We can board swap it. Kramer, not really. If I don't get picture, no. Let's see what it looks like under here. Let's use the drill. So I'm not here all fucking day. Man, this thing's lost its magnet too. And I just had my magnetizer in my hand, and God knows I have no idea where it is now. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I do. I guess I do. What's the Alex Jones quote? I live for the pain. Oh, we gotta take the fronts off. Everything looks pretty normal. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna see if this one will boot. I honestly don't know. If I put it the right way around. Okay, this was that picture either. Now I'm sus of my... like something's happened to my setup. There's no way. There it is. Okay. Okay, it won't come on without the top on, huh? Okay. Okay, this one's still bad, which makes me happy, because if it was going to be good now, I was going to freak out. Okay, let's see if we put that in here. See if the laser works. Wow, that laser is really weak. Recap time for this, too, huh? Oh, come on, bro. Big T's Cubathon. What we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I turned my iron off. And even if this one still doesn't work, we have another one we need to do, and we'll just pop this board in it if this one seems to have more issues. Okay, now we're going to get all the old legs off. I learned this method from a guy online. He said he'd done hundreds and hundreds of SMD recaps, and if you just spin it like I do, you'll never break them if you push down hard enough. So that's what I do. You just push down pretty hard. You gotta watch out for the small ones, though. They do want to try to pull the pad up if you're not pushing down hard enough. Also, if your solder's not flowing how you like, get yourself some chip wick. And that will make it do what you want it to. 4 of these. So we can do like 2 more with. I need to buy another one of these kits soon. We can only do 2 more. After this. Damn it, I only need 3 of these, not 4. I keep doing that. Okay, now all the 47s. Gotta push down while you do it. Especially these two little guys right next to each other, they like to try to pull the board up with them. One, two, three. It's 5 of these, right? Yeah. These are the hard ones. One to go. Facing the right way. Shake test. Looks good. So... Alright. How often you going through Dayton Airport? Are you talking about back in the day when you were working out here? Hey, it's a nice airport though, only because there's never anybody there. Alright, what do you guys think? Is it gonna work now? Laser's still kind of flickering at me, which I don't like, but we'll give it a shot. It's not very bright. Yeah. The laser just kind of flickers a lot. It's getting brighter, but it's never spinning the disc. Let me clean it again. Right away. I've yet to see it spin a disc. It doesn't even try to spin. Ugh. Maybe it's got a bad motor. see about this one. Oh. This one's thing has been taken off, like the center spindle comes off. Huh. Nothing looks... maybe they all do look broken. Okay, well that's definitely going to be a problem, so... let's take this off and put the other laser on and see. See if it's a power supply issue on the other one, or if... can you not easily take a spindle out of another one, or... this one's got a weird coat on the bottom. Had to open my big mouth about never having issues other than lasers, and then here we are. Let's see if this just straight swaps. I don't think it's going to, but I think it's still got it. Yeah. That laser's still doing the weird pulse thing and the motor's not spinning. Okay, so what can we do here? We can... I can glue this spindle back on. Or... what? What can I do? I can... Is this the one that came off? No, that's a good one. Okay, so... It really doesn't look like anything's broken. It just looks like it's clipped out. I don't know how it flips back in, though. Can I swap it? Yeah, it doesn't... Well, yeah, I do see what's broken. There's a little plastic tab here. Lid switches. Of course, some ice broke on it. Give it hell. Ah! Yay! Hey! You smart motherfucker. It's gonna make me do that shit first, but... Okay, so... This one's pretty nice, so we're gonna leave this one in. It's been recapped. And this one with the broken spindle, we'll have to... I'll probably end up gluing it. What do you think, Yank? I don't know. Did I put all the... I don't think I put the bottom part on yet. Don't shock yourself, T. No, I did. I put all the screws in. Looks like I'm missing one or two. I put like a few in them. Oh, I didn't tell you, that Dreamcast last night that we recapped, I was sitting there in bed reading online about somebody saying that the spindle motors go bad. So I ran back down here at like 2 in the morning and turned it on and just spun it with my hand. And then it freed itself and it spun the disc and it read. And then I turned it off and came back down here last night, or like an hour ago before I started streaming, and turned it on and started spinning it. So it was just like locked up. And once I spun it with my hand a few times, it freed it. I'm so happy about that. I can't put that on yet, T. You need to do this one down here first. go. Back on. Front back on. Okay. There we go, baby. So I usually just like to make sure all the ports come up. That one's not. Shit, if I just give it a few. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Yank, go ahead and tell us here. That's a sticker. Oh, what the fuck? I always end up taking the screws back out at least once. I wish I had this on a bit, but I don't think I do. Oh, on my newest set I might actually. Alright, what is rolling around in here? Ah, some plastic, huh? Oh, nice. Get all that out of there. Some of those plastic pegs broke. Which one's broke? That front one. And I don't know what else. Maybe one of the ones under there? No. Just that one on the front. I don't see another one that broke. Thought I heard two screws come out. Maybe it's just the one. No. People don't like that when they buy a console and it makes shaky screw noises. That's right, Farm Tech. I guess I'm super gluing that other spindle on. To see if we can save that. I don't know what else. Okay, let's make sure it still works now that we've done all that. Yes, Yank, thank you. We'll check it right now and then... Yep, okay. My shitty game. That's the other thing I gotta say about the GameCube. This disc is scratched as hell, and it still reads it, no problem. Alright, no more shaky screws. Okay, well, what do you want me to do then, Yank? I don't know. I feel like it'd be an absolute... Is it absolutely insane to get... How hard is it? Okay. Yank's gonna make me do more work as usual, but that's okay, he's probably right. Probably got this part exposed in here. Yeah, right here. I imagine if I take this off, the whole thing comes out. Yep. Okay, it is just... Okay. Just wraps around. Alright, let's see what that does. That looks happy. Okay. Oh, we gotta put a front on. That looks like it's reading. I am definitely happy enough to put the metal back on and shit. And look, we got to save one from the junkyard, which I like. Never have, Yank. Never have. I did a dumbass thing. I was working on my pop-up this weekend, and I put a screw in, and I mean, I was putting it through some thick wood, so it was like with the impact, and then I backed it back out because it wasn't going right where I wanted it to, so I backed it all the way out and then grabbed it with my hand and burnt the shit out of myself. That thing was hot. Dumbass. Do we have a better lid for that one? No, not really. Our other black one's missing the little logo, so... Why is this not one? There we go. Alright, and this is the one that had the really gross reset button that was stuck. Friction causes heat, durr. Yeah, I know, you're calling me a dumbass. I felt like a dumbass. You know how, like, Tom and Jerry, when the dunce cap appears on their head after they do something? That's how I felt. This got a direction, does it matter? Apparently it does. Oh, I'm putting it in sideways. Yikes, jumping up. That's exactly what I look like. Come on, controller port. Don't be like that. Oh, now you're not gonna read a disc? Let's see. This one might need a recap too, if I'm being completely fucking honest. I didn't recap this one. Ah, there it is. Alright. There it is. You just insert a few times and it seems to clean them off. There we go. There it is. Bingo, baby. Groovy, baby! Ooh, I wonder if I have the black under pieces. I do! Look at this, we can make this look nice. So it's got a blue one. Get rid of that, put the black one in. Got that, got that. Got this. There you go. That's a million times better. Another one save. And it goes back to the game store and they get to clean it. That is not in my business description. Alright, one more time for the folks at home. Also, if this was a customer's one, I would replace the battery, but you're not paying me to do that, so... Right in the game. Alright, cool. Beautiful. Like Yank said, another one saved. And we got to get some parts out of my parts bin. I like getting parts out of the parts bin. The GameCube parts bin was starting to overflow back before I met Mr. Yank. I was putting a lot of those in the parts bin. Well, Mr. Yank, do you want to check out the Saturn with me? I don't know if I have a Saturn game, but I assume Saturns will read CDs, right? So let's see what it does. I have absolutely no idea what this is gonna do. Cableage. No note on this one at all. So. That's a pretty easy diagnosis. It don't turn on. And we got all that shit out for what? Alright, what do we need? Let me take these out with this. Oh yeah, this has the real deep screws that my tool don't really want to fit in. Did I miss some? That's it, right? 4 screws? What am I missing? Ah, I see one right here. Five screws. There we go. That fuse looks intact on the power board. Let's get our multimeter. We put this down, do we get continuity? We do, so power is getting there. Fuse is good. We get voltages here, so if we plug it in, turn it on. Do we get any voltages over here on the input? Could be 3.3 here. Nothing. 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 Okay. Are we getting it past the switch? I assume we are. Yep. Okay. I don't hear anything at all. I've tried to work on these power supplies before and had no luck. I recapped the shit out of them. Yank? What do you say? So, I think the one time I worked on one of these that had this issue, I just replaced the entire power supply. I'll have to, this is for the new game store, so I'm gonna have to verify that with him first, but if you know if, okay, I really need to learn how to fix these. I have tons of PS1s that I can't fix because these are bad in them. I have tons of typewriters that have bad switching power supplies that I can't fix. It is so hard and dangerous to fix these. Because you have such high DC voltage on the input side of these switching power supplies, and it likes to, and you know, you short something, you're gonna blow your fucking hand off. Swap it? Okay. Yep, I agree. I don't know how to fix these. I don't know that anyone does. I've looked online because the typewriters, I can get a lot of money if I figured out someone who can fix them, but no one wants to. So yeah, that's what I got for him on that. I'll link it to him, and I'll tell him, hey, I can fix that Saturn, it just needs a power supply. Switch is good, voltage comes in. After that, You know, it could be anything in here. It could be one of these. It could be the transistor, the switching transistor. It could be one of these DC regulators. And these are very, you know, prone to caps. Middle three. These 2200s. What are they? 2200s at what? At 10 volt? I might have those. We could replace those if you're... Well, we can take it out. I mean, we're going to have to take it out when the... Let's unplug it first of all. Fuck. We're going to have to take it out anyways when we get a new one, so... Is there only one screw in it? Really? Okay, yeah, there is. That's it. I thought there was screws near the port too, but nope. Okay, so now this whole thing comes out. Right? Did I miss a screw? Ah, they're on the port. Yep, they're on the port. There we go. Put those like this. Separate. There it went. And we can look for anything obvious, but these very rarely have anything obvious, and this one, again, doesn't. We can check for shorted caps, but we can't check the caps' capacitance with our multimeter without taking them out of the board. Well, we can at least check for shorts, like over here we have our full bridge rectifier. So we could diode check that and see if it's got a short. Those are probably pretty robust though, the chip level ones. These caps should be pretty... Oh no, it was just charged. Okay, there we go. It's good now. I bet you if I touched my 2 leads to it, that would spark like mad. That's a big cap. Okay. So, usually what happens is the voltage doesn't even make it to the DC side, because these have a lot of protection circuit crap in them, and when they go bad, it won't let it start switching. Because, I mean, without all this protection, it's a pretty big fire hazard, so, yeah. I did that. The power switch definitely is good if I put a lead in both sides. Good. Power switch is good. Power supply is not good. So, I don't think these are very expensive either. I wish I could get them for the typewriter. Yeah, the replacement power supplies are $20. You can get one that's Type C for $70 if you want to be a fancy ass, I guess. Let's check Amazon. That's usually the most expensive ones, right? Oh, that's power cords. It's not helpful. You can get the USB-C one from Handheld Legend for $60, or you can wait a month, or it's not even that bad anymore, but you can wait for it to come from AliExpress for $20, and it's a wall wart and a board. Like, look at that. That's got more connections on it than mine does. Saturn PSU, USB-C. Yeah, that's just the board. That's why it's so cheap. But you can get it with the... Why did they say 12 volt? This isn't 12 volt. It's 9 volt, 5, and 3.3. Because the brick probably is 12 volt, and then it does all that conversion on the board. I hate that these just come with a lead. Like, it needs to have a mount to go into this. So it doesn't look like shit. Like this. Is that USB-C? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Let's sit this back in there. And then we're gonna bag those screws. I tell you what I need to do is I need to make more FujiNets because I'm about to run out again. I went to go order more on JLC PCB and they're like low stock on half the parts I need for it, so I can't order right now, which really sucks. Okay, that's all the screws. That's that. That's that. This is his. This cable's also his. So we'll tell him about that PSU. Maybe I watched some videos on YouTube. Maybe some people got some common reasons why this failed, and I can figure that out. Because I need to find something that people care enough about that they'll fix a switching power supply so I can learn how to do it. And it came back to life after that, Yank? Did it have any power at all before that? Well, it had the fuse blown, so, you know, I assume not. I bet you if you just replace the fuse because there's a lightning strike, it'd come back. Well, you said some of the caps were real bad. So maybe not. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to get my last box of FujiNets, and I'm going to start making FujiNets, and that's probably how we'll end the night. Probably go to bed about 11. So we got about an hour. Let's see how many FujiNets we can put together in an hour. No, says Yank. Main cap. Giant one. Yeah. Oh, that one exploded? Ah, yeah. Gotcha. Fuck. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me text, the reason we did those GameCubes is because he wanted, Alright, we're back. Casper the Ghost get burgers in here. Okay, we're going to the solder bench for the rest of the night. Oh, we didn't put all of our GameCube caps away, and I need to order more GameCube caps because we're almost out. We can probably do 2 or 3 more GameCubes with this amount. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So like 4 more with this amount. Alright, here's our last bundle from JLC PCB for the FujiNets. I don't know how many people are in chat right now, but if you like Atari 8-bit computers and you want to be able to play your friends online on an 8-bit computer, buy a FujiNet. There's a lot of different people who sell FujiNets because they're open source, open hardware, open everything. But if you look online, you will probably find, at least I found, that no one ever has them in stock. So I started having them in stock, and ever since I started doing that, I can't keep them on the damn shelf. So there's definitely a desire, and there is a supply issue. So I have been filling that supply issue for the past, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, something like that. And I kind of got a groove on how you put them together now. Let me get the rest of the parts. Alright, Yank, we'll see you in a minute. So now, all we gotta do is put pins in. I tell you, it's not crazy fun putting these together, but it does pay a good amount of money, so why not? So I need something to hold this up with, so I don't have to usually use these cartridges. I also sell these babies, by Coleco cartridges, all-in-one by Colecos. Single cart will play you the entire Coleco library. Very cool. Down. Need something else to kind of sit right here. Yeah, that's too tall. Some foam, maybe. A little piece of foam. Foam action. Another piece of foam. Beautiful. Make sure those holes are all lined up so that it doesn't get all weird on us. There we go. Oh, my iron's definitely not on. Damn it, now we gotta wait. Oh, and I need a fixed cam because you can't see what I'm doing. That's better. Oh, man. Alright, we hot. Oh no, we're in sleep mode. Wake up. We hot now? We hot. Alright. For that heat better, damn it. Okay, that's one side done. Looks good, looks straight, fantastic. Now we flip over. We put all the pins in this. Like so. We tap them all down, make sure they're flat. Then we line them up. Then we set it. Make sure they're all in their holes. There we go. And that is a finished FujiNet. That's all there is to it, people. That's all there is to it. Now we grab another one, break off the maker's mark, maker's stencil. I don't know. Line that up. There we go. That looks pretty good. Trying to get that as best I can. Can be hard. Now we put it in these. Then we gotta tap them down. Here we go, we got all of them, but I bought this guy right here. Doesn't want to go in. There we go. Just like that, that's another one done. Well, not really done. I have to take it upstairs and program it, all that stuff, but in a sense of soldering, it's done. Nah, I gotta put the case on it, all that shit. We did all 3 GameCubes, now we're making FujiNets, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I went to bed way too late last night. I gotta ship one of these before I go to bed too. Can you believe we've almost sold 70 of these things? I think, something like that. What just happened? Oh. Forgot a step. That's what happened. I need one of these. Ah, oh, fuck. There we go. Yeah, it was a good stream, Attic. How was your stream? You need to send me a link to your channel. You should put a link to the channel in this stream, so we all know when you're going live. These left two don't want to go in their homes. one's in. This one's still struggling. There it went. Yep, got it. Okay, fantastic. Okay, a few pins are too far. Like 3, is that on the front, 3 in the front? Oh shit. That's way too much. That's better. And this one. Better. Yes. We got 3 FujiNets done. How much time was that? Since I came down here, what do you think? Yeah. 30 minutes? Going to bed. I'll get 2 more done and then I'll be done. Love you too. Good night. Go ahead, Matt. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more of these and then we'll be done for the night. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy more pins anyway. I don't know how many more of this 10 I'm gonna be able to do without buying more pins. one didn't get fall down all the way. Go. It's 4 done. Let's make it an even 5. What's up? What's up? What's up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them all out of here. See what you guys are saying real fast. Michael, this is a FujiNet. This is a FujiNet. This allows your Atari 8-bit computer to play games on the internet. Yes, your computer from 1980 whatever, depending on your model, anywhere from the Atari 400 all the way up to the XE line, everything that's 8-bit that Atari did, can get on the internet with this card. You plug it in, it boots up like a hard drive. You're able to access servers and pull the games off of servers that are hosted by FujiNet and the Internet Archive and many other places. And people are, as we speak, writing games that use the internet capability to give you multiplayer. So, like, someone made a port, like, poker game. There's a poker game. Someone made, like, a really cheap-looking, what's the game called that Microsoft made? The Kingdom game that everyone plays. I forget what that's called. Someone made one of those. It can also emulate pretty much anything you could want, from a hard drive to a floppy to a cassette player to all that stuff. And it's all ESP32 based. That's what the main chip is right here. It's just an ESP32 with some fancy code. I sell them on eBay in 3 different colors, depending on what computer you want it set up for. You can play Fortnite. So I make them in 3 colors. There's Bone, which most matches the Atari 800 XL. There's Gold, which matches the 400, and there's Gray, which matches the XE line. So I sell them in those 3 colors. I 3D print those cases for them. Well, actually, I can't take credit for that. I pay someone to make 3D printed cases, because if between my day job and everything else, there's no way on God's green earth I would be doing that myself. He has enough trouble keeping 3D printers up and operational. I can't imagine doing that on top of everything else I do. Sounds like not fun. It's a complete open source project. It seems like all the stores that say they stock them are always out of stock, and I wanted one, so I just went on JLC PCB and made one. And I was like, well, hell, you know, if I'm gonna buy one of these from China, I'm buying 20 or 30 of them. So I bought 30 of them, and I put them on eBay, and man, they sold so fast, I was like, shit, I'm doing this again. But I've said this many times, that's how all my entrepreneurial ventures start, is I want something, and I can't find a way to get it, and I go online, and I figure out how to make it, and I make one, and then I go, oh, well, I know how to make that now, I might as well keep making it. That's how I got the pinball boards that I make. That's how I ended up making these Intellivision multi-carts and the Coleco multi-carts. That looks okay. I'm gonna straighten that out. It's hard to get these things straight, man. That's better. Those holes are definitely straight though, so that's weird that that came out like that. That's pretty good. Alright. Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite. Okay. Always these corner ones that don't just sit right. Come on, buddy. Of course, the last one's the one that's going to give me the most problems. Don't want to hit it any harder than that. Those went in. One more to go. There it went. Yep, got them all. This one's still. Ah, got them all. Alright. There, we made 5 of them. And I only got 5 left to do before I'm out and I need to order more. Alright. Night, Attic. I'm headed to bed too. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Today we fixed 3 cubes, diagnosed a Saturn, and made 5 FujiNets. So that is a successful night. Much more successful than our last few nights. We've been getting our ass drug around on some of this stuff. So, you remember the Fuji word? Yeah. Yeah, we did good tonight. 3 GameCube fixes. Hell the fuck yeah. Alright? 3. Hell the fuck yeah. And I'll get cases. Now I gotta go program these, I gotta go program these FujiNets, which takes a while. I've got to run Visual Studio and do this weird upload Partino thing, and it takes like 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, but like 5-10 minutes each one, at least. Thanks, Farm Tech. Yeah, we did pretty good. So, what else do we got to do in the future? He has given me even more fat PS3s, and he told me, he said, hey, whenever you want to do these, no rush. No, you don't have to. You don't have to do fat PS3s, but I'm going to give you more. So I have so many fat PS3s. So maybe I got a vacation coming up, so maybe after vacation we do some fat PS3s. And I'm going back to the second game store tomorrow to drop off a crap ton of all those PS1s, the ONEs, the PS ONEs. I'm going to take all those back to him. We still have one of them that we can't get to read a disc, so we might look into that here soon. The Dreamcast, 3 Game Boys, a GameCube, and a Game Gear, and we still have that one Game Gear that is his that we can't seem to get it to stay on. Yeah, it still does that thing where it doesn't want to stay on unless you put the volume all the way down and then slowly bring it up. And then you gotta like leave it on for quite a while with not the volume but the screen. This is the one we fought for like fucking 4 hours one night or 5 hours. It might have been probably like 3 or 4, but so yeah, if Michael, I don't know if you're here for this one or not, but this was on Saturday night, Friday night. We had to do trace repair on this. We recapped it, and now like it mostly works. But the only thing we haven't recapped is the power board, and I think it just needs a power board recap. So it's working. Like I can play the thing right now. It's just the sound is in and out, and the damn backlight doesn't want to turn on right away. It needs like a warm up period. So I don't know what that's about. Pew, pew, pew. If you're buying them for repair, I would not touch these with 10-foot pole. They suck. Especially because you have to do all the capacitors and all that time. That's probably an hour, 2 hours of capacitors. Especially if it's your first time doing it. And then the screen might still be bad. And if the screen's bad, it's 44-pin ribbon. You're not swapping the screen. You're fucked. I've swapped one of these screens before successfully once. 44-pin ribbon. And it's like that long too. It's the whole width of the screen. It's a long 44-pin ribbon. I told the game store to hold, like, I will do these every once in a while, but do not, for God's sakes, do not buy a box of these. I will not do a box of these. I'll do one every once in a while. Yeah, $30 for one that fires on and off. Yeah. They're cool consoles, but they need a lot of mods to be useful in this day and age. A lot of mods. Screen mod, usually you want a screen mod. Speaker, sound mod. You don't want to play on this tiny ass screen. Oh, you need a power mod for sure because this thing eats 6 AA batteries. Yank knows about the power mod. He said he has one with 1 rechargeable batteries in it or something. So, okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll do it again probably on Wednesday. Tomorrow I got to go to the game store and fix arcade machines and drop off all those consoles we did. And until then, thank you very much. And we'll see you then. Hopefully this weekend we'll do some barn streams and keep working on Missile Command. And yeah, hopefully we can get so far that I can order art for it and we can almost be done. I got all of the things to plug in coming from Canada to be able to test those on JAMA, my JAMA harness, so we should be able to test the Missile Command PCB here soon. Waiting on that part. But, good night, everybody. Good night. Good night, Yank, Farm Tech, Michael, everybody. I know Attic already went to bed, but good night.